Both these German premium cars are £48,000. This 230CE back in 1991 with added options, and the 330E. This has M Sport this, M Sport that. Why not compare them and go through 30 years of luxury? Right, they're both blue. That's probably where the similarities end. Oh no, they're both German as well. Bavaria, Stuttgart. Now we have a coupe and a saloon. 2.3, 4-cylinder, fuel injected. Bosch system, I think. And this full-on cutting-edge BMW 330e. Yes, the hybrid 2-litre turbocharged with a 52 kilowatt motor. This will develop something around between 130 and 150, I expect. Whereas this, 252 brake horsepower until you hit extra boost, and then that will increase to 293. That'll pull 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. That 10.8, something like that maybe. 8-speed auto, 4-speed auto. However, there was an option on this for a 5-speed auto. Now I bet you can't guess what was the most expensive option on this car back in 1991. Well, I'll break the suspense and tell you, unbelievably, it was air conditioning. And it was £1,750. It was actually more expensive than going for a 5-speed box in the 230. That just blows my mind, it really does. Anyway, let's look at them. Keyless entry? Well, no, not back in 1991. Nice, long, wide opening doors. As you can see, coupe style body as well, which means all 4 windows go down and pillarless. So, no surround on the door. Looks the part, especially in summer with our AMG wheels. Yes, these are not the original wheels. The wheels that came on it when we got it, we have no clue what they were, but these look far better. 17-inch and pretty damn wide too. Now there are some similarities between the Bavarian and the Stuttgartian. Both have electric seats. Now the BMW has the memory function on the door. This doesn't have memory function, but it still has electric seats and they're on the door. Inside, 4-speed automatic box. You've also got, looks like an economy mode. Oh, mind you, I'm never going to use that, am I? 4 electric windows as well. And yes, not a 12-volt socket, an actual cigar lighter. Perfect. And there's the optional climate control, because it's for the passenger and the driver. On the right hand side, you've got all the lighting, all the controls, and this magical stalk. The one stalk that does everything. So lights and wipers. You've only one stalk on the car, apart from this one, which is cruise control. We're yet to get that working. It's probably a fuse. Cream leather interior, lots of wood. Whether it's real, who knows? No doubt find out at some time. As you can see, this car is in remarkable condition. Looks like I better do a bit of spring cleaning, get some of the grime off this car. In our defence, it has been sat in the Midlands for about 2 years. But it's in remarkably good condition. And this being Mercedes, old school handbrake. So, foot pedal, release handle here. And on the lights, you've even got height adjustment. No auto, but it's 1991, remember? Hence the Hilfiger jacket. The one thing that stands out to us on this car is the two-tone. It's quite rare to see this. It's also rare to see this colour, to be honest. And you've got like a dark chrome roofline as well. You also have an electric sunroof. Body coloured. Unlike the BM. Power aerial. Decent sized boot. There should be a triangle there, but it looks like someone half-inched it. This car is a project. As you can maybe tell by the fact we've got Bilstein shockers in the back, Bilstein springs. Look at this. This is true 1990s Hilfiger. Well, the BMW. We're in 2020, so no keyless entry. Or maybe I got that the wrong way round. Keyless entry. Beautiful car. Lightweight doors as well. Well, compared to that anyway. They're like a tank. Here's what I was talking about with the memory settings for the electric seat. all-round electric windows, but on this car they're situated on the door, whereas in the Merc they're situated in the centre. And because it's not a coupe and it's a saloon, you also have a door surround. And the other big thing is it's 4-door. If you look on the door pocket, you can see we also have a petrol release button and a power tailgate, which is quite strange for a saloon, to be honest. But you can get that as an option on a BMW. Comes standard on various SUVs and such as well. You get the electric seat here as well. Yes, it is a little more advanced, but let's face it, that one's nearly 30 years old. We've got a rather advanced cluster here. You've got different displays, everything from a G-bar, which is like a dial, which shows you your G-force, Newton meters of torque, horsepower, media. You can see other displays as well. This also has a heads-up display that isn't on a plate of plastic, but does reflect up onto the windscreen. Apologies for the rattly jacket, it is the 90s, remember. Leather wrap steering wheel, M Sport, everything is also angled towards the driver. In the Mercedes it isn't. 8-speed gearbox, sport mode, manual mode, including paddles on the back of the steering wheel. No paddles on the steering wheel in the Mercedes. It's not really surprising when you think about it. It is amazing how far these cars have come. Sunroof. So yeah, there are similarities. On this we have tri-zone climate, on that we have dual zone climate, which is, I mean, considering it's 30 years between these cars, that was extremely advanced for the time, it really was. Mood lighting, no mood lighting in the Merc obviously. No USBs, and what they've removed out the new ones, an ashtray and a cigar lighter, unless you're in a Rolls Royce. Or a Musso for that matter, as we found out. The other big difference between this and that is safety. On this you've got airbags absolutely everywhere. You can get active cruise control with stop go. You can also get blind spot detection, lane keep assist, auto handbrake, active emergency braking, collision detection, and the list goes on. We've also got BMW laser on this as well. Now those signature lights are phenomenal. We first saw those in the i8, and that's quite crazy to think. I think the first concept of that was 2012, so that's coming up to 7 years old as well. They curve the beam so they don't dazzle the cars coming towards you. And if a car comes around a corner and it can't differentiate between whether it's going to dazzle or not, it will just automatically dip. You also have LED lights all round on this, including the rear lenses, fog lights and daytime running. On that, it's all halogens. When it comes to advancements with suspension and things like that, well, on this you have adaptive suspension, which is operated with an electric button. Whereas on that, it does what it says on the tin, it's just normal suspension. It is quite interesting when you look at the advancements in 30 years, especially the hybrid side of it. Let's look at the engine base. On the BMW, you have to press it twice. When you pop the bonnet, literally fingers under and just push it up. There's no latch to press or anything, it just automatically goes up and then suspends itself using these struts here. Now where do you start? It's 200 kilograms heavier than the normal 3 Series, but that's because it's got an electric motor. However, it is lighter than it should be because it has the electric motor incorporated into the engine and gearbox. Somehow. Some kind of sorcery. So you have a 52 kilowatt electric motor and a 2-litre turbocharged combustion engine. The Mercedes 2.3, 4-cylinder, fuel injected. And yeah, that's where the magic ends. And the 4-speed box, of course. One thing to note is, the Mercedes has a similar system with the bonnet, except there is a bit of a release. So you'll pull it, it's on the left-hand side, which is the passenger side, which in Germany is the driver's side, which makes perfect sense. An interesting design feature on both the cars is, on here you have a Mercedes badge that's on the grille, and on the BMW you have the badge in pretty much the same place, but it's not actually on the grille, it's on the bonnet. Lift the Mercedes bonnet like so, and pull the little flap out there. And, look at this. Does the same as the BMW, and self-supports. Doesn't have struts, has a separate system, but does the same nevertheless. 2.3, 4-cylinder, fuel injected. Bosch system. Well, we need to do some maintenance here, but hey. Standard wheels on this were likely 15-inch, maybe 16 as an option. On this, 18-inch wheels. However, this is M Sport, so we have 19-inch. So technically this is an E-Class, and this is a 3 Series. Exhaust exit, simple pipe on the left hand side. It wasn't really seen except on racing cars, very posh tailpipes, whereas in today's world they make a song and a dance, and why not? Passenger space in the back of the 230CE is limited. Saying that, I will fit in at 6'3". It is a bit of a squish, whereas in the 3 Series I fit very comfortably. Mind you, they've tailored the back so it's a wider door opening. You also have more legroom as well. On the BMW, you start it with a button on the inside, on the center console, and on a Mercedes, the ignition is there. Very clear cluster, water temperature on the left hand side, then you've got oil pressure gauge, fuel lights on, yeah, I need to top her up, speedo in the middle, rev counter and a clock, ABS and other warning lights too. Remarkably, with all the electronics on this car, you still have manual mirrors. Saying that, the passenger side is electrically adjusted, and you can do that here. There's even a place here for the manual. They're not the biggest door pockets, unlike the BMW. It didn't seem to be a thing back then. You can also adjust this armrest. And look, lumbar support as well. This is how you operate the seat. You press that and it will go forwards or backwards. And look at that, hand you your seatbelt. This also has a tape deck with a CD, I think it's 6-disc auto changer in the back, and yes, those are heated seats. There you have it, 30 years of luxury in premium German cars. Final thing, let's start them both up. There we have the Mercedes running. Automatic choke, so it's going to take a bit of time until she starts to regulate. It starts pretty much first time. Sounded a little cold this morning. Economy wise, 30 on a good day. This, however, 138 miles per gallon on a good day. That's combined with the electric motor and the combustion engine. This also has keyless go. Let's start the BMW up. And there you have it, 30 years of premium German luxury. Thank you.